Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Cordero Patterson now to return. And he'll get a couple more on the dive before. Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Hit applied by Keanu Benton. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 36. Rolling left, buying some time. He tucks it and takes off. No one around. He's got space. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. It's a design boot. Flushed out of the pocket. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And that will not be enough for a first down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Great. Set.
Toss play to Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick by Hopkins is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. Will come back out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Escapes the pocket. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Extend. Don't jump. Ready? Hey, can. Right.
Fields on 1st down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
2nd down and 10. Fields. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Here we go. Up. Right.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often a unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Eagles will take possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
On time, set.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Minkah Fitzpatrick in on the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Great, set. No time.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
No time, set. No time.
They'll pitch it to Barkley. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Great, set. No touch.
Quick pass, right side, complete.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. He's got this at the 27. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Steelers will take over possession. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go.
First down throw for Fields. Buying some time right. Throw secured by George Pickett. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Why not? Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Zach Bond with the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Go.
Fields out of the gun. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And now they have a 1st and goal.
Here we go, son. Right.
From the red zone now. Pass it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Here we go.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
No touch it. No touch.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Here's another carry for Barkley. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Good, set.
They go to Barkley again. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Good, set.
They give to Barkley, left side. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Good, set.
Motioning one of the tight ends. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Got a man, Uzama has it. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Running is Barkley. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Great, set.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. This throw is caught. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Barkley. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Hurts looking to throw. He's got it. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles push their lead to 3. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Cordero Patterson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Now it's Fields. Look, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Here we go.
They send a tight end in motion. Trying again, following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here we go, son.
Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Fields throwing here. That one's complete over the middle. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers' 1st down.
Don't jump. Ready? 11. Go.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go. Right.
Fields to throw it. Got Williams, and it's complete. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this 3rd down.
Here we go. No more. Out, let's go. Right.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And the Eagles take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a 1st down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
He's contained at the line for no gain. Hit applied by Keanu Benton. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Headed out right. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. picked off by Peyton Wilson. And he takes this one back for the pick six. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Hurts back to the air after the pick. This one finds Goddard. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles driving ahead. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 38. He's on the move. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him 3 on that gain. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
First and 10, here's Hurts. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers sack a big return onto that pick. Look at this. They've got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Here we go. Right.
Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he's brought down for a loss. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Here we go. You do it.
Shotgun snap to Fields. This ball's cut by Pickens. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on third downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that. In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
No touch it. No touch.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Completed to his running back. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Barkley's got it.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Great, check.
Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
First and 10 from the 41.
No touch, set. Silver, set.
Hurts throwing again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Steelers will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Harris will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, son. Go.
Fields looking to throw. Oh, he got tricked. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Here comes Chris Boswell and the Steelers field goal unit. This from 40 on the right hash. Dicker connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Patterson now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
Off play action. It's Fields. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Wanted to get that one to Mike Williams. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Here we go, son.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Cut.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Set.
Fields out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. Got 46 on his first punch, and this one's pushing a little more distance. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. This one returned for 11 yards. And they're going to take over possession. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Flush down now to his left. He takes it himself. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. From the 42. That's who is running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Great, set.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Great, set.
Hurts setting up to throw. That's complete. Here's Brown. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Minkah Fitzpatrick in on the stop. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Great, set.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Complete out to the right. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st down throwing for Hurts. That's into the hands of Barkley. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And this time they won't surrender anything. They wrap him up at the line. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Great, set. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Well, now this is certainly going to make 2nd and goal considerably more difficult. He could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss, but give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating. It's going to make it a more difficult now.
Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Kate, you just know as a quarterback, there's situations where you're going to gain the trust of the play caller or quickly lose it. And when you take back-to-back sacks, you've lost the trust of your coordinator. And now on 3rd down, well, you better do all you can to regain it.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. On the move, headed right. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
The kick by Hopkins is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Patterson now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's out of bounds. Get this, right where the kickoff came from, at the opposing 35-yard line.
In his mind, when he hit the Jets and hit that right sideline, he thought he had himself a touchdown. He beat the coverage unit clean, and there was a whole bunch of green grass. Still, an excellent return to be proud of, and really setting this offense up now for some success.
They're set up at the 35 now. Fields on 1st down. Escapes out to the left. He's on the move. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Here we go, son.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Zach Bond with the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find a home there. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Here we go.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Right.
Looking to throw Fields. Throw complete to Warren. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
You got a clean base. Why not? Right.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. So they'll be set up with a...
Here we go. Hey, Ken. That's right.
Play action, Fields. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Lucky to still even have a shot to score here as they set up now 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Hey, what? Easy. Right.
Trying again, following the sack. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Good. Hey, Ken. Press right. Sit high.
They'll run it with Harris. That's a big hole left. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker. It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
No touch that. No touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
No touch.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. That pass complete to Goddard. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
From the 46. Bails out of the pocket quick. Completed to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Third and just 2 to go.
Great, set.
Option play. They give it to Barkley. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
No touch it.
On 1st down, Hurts. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Forced out to his right. He's got Smith. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Great, set.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working quickly here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This throw is cupped. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here. They're going to run with Barkley. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Hurts now from the gun. He rolls to his right.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Great, set.
They bring a tight end in motion right. They're going to try to run it in, Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. On fourth down, Hurts. And he's going to go down. They get to him on fourth and goal and complete the defensive stand.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Up. Here we go, son. Easy. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Getting out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Here we go. Hey, Terry. Go.
2nd down and 10, Fields. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Steelers holding a 10-point lead. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
They send a man in motion.
Right.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner, stopped for just 1 yard.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Right.
Running left is Harris. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go, son. What's right?
They kick the running back in motion.
Right.
Fields on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Press. Watch right. Right.
They give to Harris from the gun. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
He's down to a knee, and the Steelers getting ready to celebrate this victory.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. Well, Brock, we knew they were confident in the lead-up, that they could contend despite the hostile crowd they were going to face today, and boy, did they ever. Once they got going,